With a few questions from the media. Keith Schillen, your line is now live.
Hey, Jason, it's Keith Schillen from Sherdog. How you doing, man?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. You don't have to call me sir. I appreciate that, though. I was looking at your record. You're 10-2 over your last 12. One was an injury. The other one was that split decision loss to Ed Ruth that many people thought you should have won. That said, the rankings just came out. You're 6th. Do you feel like you're being overlooked in the division despite this incredible record you have right now?
Yes. I didn't, like I said, I felt like I haven't lost to me personally, I haven't lost to Ed Ruth. I haven't lost since I came Bellator. But the ranking kind of confused me. I'm confused myself by the rankings because at first Bellator put up a ranking said 1 to 5 and I was in a picture. So I didn't understand how I end up in 6. So, I just got to fight. I get a chance, a big opportunity to fight number 3 guys, which I consider number 1. And once I beat them, then there's no more question.
Now, you just mentioned, you both are highly ranked. Are you looking at this as a number 1 contender match? Like, if you win, is the title the next shot?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if, like I said in the get-go, if Bellator doesn't feel that way or anyone of the welterweight that feels like they're not the champ and they disagree, then we'll go fight for that position.
I got 2 last questions. Neiman did an interview earlier this week, and he was saying that he wanted Michael Page end up with you. It seemed like that was the fight he wanted. Do you think he's looking past you?
Well, no, because Michael Page would be an easier fight than me because I could grapple. What are you talking about? He's a smart guy.
Last one, speaking about that, how do you feel like your grappling matches up with, a Gracie?
The same way how his striking matched up with mine.
Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Tony?
Hi, Jason. Good afternoon. Obviously, your last fight against Benson Henderson, how did it feel to beat such a big name as Benson Henderson has been in the sport of mixed martial arts?
It feels good, but it would have felt a lot better if I would have beat him at an earlier time. And, Ben Henderson, he came out and, he came and gave it his all, even though he took that fight on short notice. But I felt like I could have finished him. I made a lot of mistakes that I needed to see and go back to the drawing board and work.
And obviously you're coming off of the back of 3 back-to-back wins. Just from a confidence perspective, does that put you in a different headspace going into this fight now?
It's 4 back-to-back. Don't forget the Ed Ruth. It's 4 back-to-back. And yeah, well, to me, I don't feel no worry. Because I'm so prepared. I have a very good preparation for this camp, better than any other camp that I had so far in Bellator. So all my words are into my camp and, go out there and smash.
Jim
Varsalo, Miami Herald, thank you. Talk a little bit more about that camp and what made that camp so much better, or you working better in the camp. Just what was it all about?
Because last year during the quarantine, it was very hard to get work and consistent work. It was just here and there. But during 21st, I get, everything's kind of open up and lifting. I got more time to go to the hills, the beach, meet all my coaches, meet up in a more group and get better session.
Where does that get you in the next step?
I'm the guy to keep my eye on. I'm the guy that Bellator have to keep their eye on in this division. I'm going to be the next welterweight champion this year.
And lastly, after you get your victory, will you be celebrating by going to WrestleMania in Tampa?
Well, if they're allowing crowd and I get my hands on some tickets, then why not? I would love to take the family there and go celebrate. Win, lose, or draw. Still, I would love to go for the first time experience WrestleMania.
James?
It's James here from Strictly MMA. Just a couple questions for you, Jason. You just beat a big name in Benson Henderson. I know you said you would have liked it to be, earlier, but it's still a big name, a former UFC lightweight champ. Now taking on Neiman Gracie being so symbolic in the sport of mixed martial arts. What does it mean to you to be fighting a Gracie member?
This right here, fighting Gracie would be good because his only loss in Bellator is to former champ. And I want to be the guy to also put a Gracie on under my name the same way Rory McDonald beat him and, say he's the guy to beat. I want to be the guy to finish him. First guy to finish Grayson.
Absolutely. And then this one, I might be late to the party with this one, but can you just tell me where the nickname came from, the ass kicking machine? I mean, who gave it to you? Was it you? Was it someone else?
I got it from, I did it myself. And was my first amateur fight or it was my third amateur fight. I introduced the ass kicking machine and the whole crowd started laughing and they were just dying. And then once I finished the fight, it was like, yes, this guy's a machine. He's an ass kicking machine for real. But it kind of came along watching a lot of WWE.
Santiago?
Hi, Jason. Greetings from Amsterdam, and thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Henry Hooft was a guest on the famous Weighing In podcast hosted by Josh Thompson and Big John McCarthy. He said on that podcast that you are the sunshine of Sanford MMA with your good vibes and your beautiful music in the morning. Can you feel that in the gym as well, that people really appreciate your contribution to the team?
Well, I'm always told, but, I just said if I could get everybody on the same wavelength, then, it will be good that I'm on. So, one person alone can't bring that energy. You need everybody to be on the same page. So it's better that way and easier.
Last one for me, Jason. How special is it to train under Dutch world-class trainer Henry Hooft, and what did he do to make you a better fighter?
It was the missing piece to my puzzle. I knew how to do a little Muay Thai. I knew how to box. I knew how to do wrestling, but the kickboxing, everything put together, once I met Henry, he showed me how to stay there, stand your ground, and fight like a man. And I adapt that into my style for the movement and everything, so it kind of completes me.
Nate?
So last night, an interview came out on MMA Junkie with your opponent, Gracie. When talking about your skills, he said he thinks you are good at striking, but not that good, not that dangerous. What do you make of his analysis of your skills?
Well, same way I feel. I feel like he's really good at jiu-jitsu, but I don't feel like not that dangerous because I got my hands. We're not doing jiu-jitsu. Got these right here. You have to think about these.
Yes, sir. And can we hear, you also said that Showtime is a boxing network. People want to see a fight, especially with a guy that throws hands like me. What can the people expect this weekend?
They have to expect some firework, and I'm going to knock Gracie out. You don't think my hands are dangerous? Watch. You don't got no stand-up.
Dylan?
Hey there, Jason. How's it going?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I appreciate you making some time. I think a lot has been made in this, scrum about your time in, Florida and Sanford MMA. But, born in Kingston, Jamaica, I'm kind of curious your thoughts on just, the domestic growth of mixed martial arts there. Because it seems like MMA Jamaica Sports Federation is making big strides in regulating and promoting the sport. So can you speak about the grassroots MMA scene in Jamaica?
Yes, definitely need a bit more developing. They need good wrestling program and good kickboxing program, stuff like that. Boxing, world-class coaches. That's all I feel like the Jamaican Federation is missing. You got all the ethic and all the talents just waiting.
Yeah, fair point. Thanks for the time, man.
Thank you.
Chris?
Hey, Ass Kicking Machine. It's Chris from TarpSoftSports.com. And good talking to you, man. It's great to see you. Now, I know you came into the promotion, I believe, in 2018 off the top of my head. What is the difference between the Jason Jackson now as opposed to the Jason Jackson then? And then I just have one more for you after that.
Then in 2018, I was trying to get back on my feet because I broke my leg in 2018, was it? And came back and fought it in 2018 or 2017, one year I broke my leg and had to get my confidence, go out there and fight. And I didn't get re-signed. I came back, went work again, local team, and get re-signed to Bellator. And I'm here, and I just realized, yes, it's my time. It's my time. I just have to go. Don't second guess it. Go, because everything's already written in the script.
Incredible. And last question for you. You brought up WrestleMania. If the Ass Kicking Machine could headline WrestleMania against one wrestler, past or present, who would it be?
Undertaker.
Matthew?
How's it going, Jason? This is Matthew Putterman from MMA News.
How you doing, Matthew?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you. Hey, so my first question is to you. Where do you see yourself here in the next 5 years of your career?
Next 5 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Next 5 years, whooping ass, cashing check, and taking names.
Love it. One more question for you too, brother. If you win this fight, of course, you are ranked 6th in the welterweight division currently, fighting the number 3 guy. I think a great fight between you and Michael Venom Page would be great. Your striking has grown exponentially since working with Henry Hooft, and Michael Venom Page is one of the best strikers in the division too. How would you stylistically match up with him, and how would you like that fight to be next?
Yeah, that fight will be awesome because Michael Venom Page, he have an athletic fiber explosive muscle the same way I do. It's like 2 mongoose going against another mongoose, but one mongoose know how to grapple.
We'll take a couple more here. Simon?
Simon Romero, Behind the Grind. Mr. Jason Jackson, how are you today, my friend?
I'm doing awesome.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. So you're representing Jamaica. How does it feel representing your own country on the world stage?
Well, no matter what I do, I'm going to represent my country because, Jamaican people are prideful and proud set of people. So.
And my second question for you would be, what steps do you need to take in order to bring home the W on Friday night?
Keep the fight standing and put my hands on this guy.
All right, last one here. Jonah?
Hey, Jason. Jonah Rawls here from Behind the Grind. I'm wondering how the guys and ladies at Sanford MMA are able to help you kind of negate the grappling of Neiman Gracie.
Well, we grapple all his favorite positions, and we have grapplers that definitely are more higher level when it comes to wrestling and jiu-jitsu. So I said when I make my professional debut as far as fighting in the local scene, Neiman Gracie probably was just a blue belt, purple belt. So I have experience on my side. I fought plenty of black belts. So I know how to fight a black belt.
Thanks for the time, Jason. Good luck on Friday.